Oh,
yeah.
I was I was debating whether we should even bring this up or not. I guess we have to.
it's
Fresh news.
They've been they've been epically pwned.
Oh
no.
According to this note.
That ransom note had such like wild 2008 energy. I thought it was made up.
It feels like beyond parody. It does not seem like something that somebody skilled enough to perpetrate something like this would write in 2021. But
I feel like if you're skilled enough to perpetrate this, you're also skilled enough to go, I'm going to write the dumbest fucking thing possible.
Entirely possible. CD Projekt last night. I mean, Jeff, I think you've looked into this more than I have, but they straight up posted last night that their network has been penetrated and a bunch of assets have been stolen.
Yeah.
Pretty deeply compromised. And they straight up posted a screenshot of a notepad window with this ransom note in it.
Yeah, so if you haven't heard, like, this ransomware type of stuff has been going around for a while now. The idea is that you get some bad shit on your computer and it executes and encrypts all your hard drives and leaves you a note saying send bitcoins to this address and we will fix it for you, or all your shit is gone, epically pwned.
Favor us with a dramatic reading of this ransom note.
Yeah, sure. The note is
if people want to follow along, the account is CD Projekt Red, or Project with a K, all one word, on Twitter. It's right there.
All right, I need to open this.
It is kind of wild that they also decided to post the ransom note alongside their official.
Yeah, like they could have just provided the details of what was compromised and not actually given this thing error. But
and also, like, they had to, because the game is cyberpunk, you have a certain number of people out there that are like, "This is great. This is just part of the game, man." Which,
yeah.
All right. Do I need a
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
All right. Hello, CD Projekt. Your have been epically pwned. We have dumped full copies of the source codes from your Perforce server for Cyberpunk 2077, Witcher 3, Gwent, and the unreleased version of Witcher 3. We have also dumped all your documents relating to accounting, administration, legal, HR, investor relations, and more. Also, we have encrypted all your servers, but we understand that you can most likely recover from backups. If we will not come to an agreement, then your source codes will be sold or leaked online, and your documents will be sent to our contacts in gaming journalism.
Jason Schreier, check your email.
Your public image will go down the shitter even more, and people will see how shitty your company functions. Investors will lose trust in your company, and the stock will dive even lower. You have 48 hours to contact us.
Bang.
Okay.
Bang.
Yeah. Speaking of Schreier, he said he's reached out to multiple people at CD Projekt who confirm that this is real and they are taking it quite seriously.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, once you get epically pwned,
that's right.
You got to step things up.
So,
I mean, they can recover from backups, but their public image is at stake here.
That's right.
I think it depends on what they've got, I guess.
Yeah,
what does that even... Yeah, it's...
An unreleased version of Witcher 3.
Selling the source code does jack fuck, because who is going to use it and risk being sued off the fucking face of the earth? No one that's just not gonna. I don't know. Maybe there are some unscrupulous. Maybe we see just weird games showing up on mobile stores in different parts of the world that just are using parts of Cyberpunk source code in some way that you would never detect or something. Or it's like I don't know. We cloned Cyberpunk for Android.
I bet it's like the data mine possibilities that could happen where like, oh, here's a bunch of cut content from Witcher 3 or Cyberpunk, or like you have your hot coffee problem, right? Where suddenly there's a part of the game that was never meant to be public, which you didn't sort of like vet maybe, or there's like comments in the code, or it's not
in terms of like hurting an image and stuff. I'm just thinking like the source code getting out and no one doing real work is going to use any of that stuff. But yeah, maybe who knows? Maybe somewhere in there is a Keanu model with just a big rock hard dick ready to go, and that they're going to be on the hook for that legally, when Keanu's people hear about it, or like something like that. Like there could be something like that in there. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. It's terrible. I feel for them. They can't fucking catch a break.
It's really been a hell of a few months for them. I mean, largely of their own making, of course.
Totally, like, a lot of self-inflicted stuff along the way here, but this one you just look at it and go like, "Geez, God."
Yeah. I mean, if anything, like all that mess that they brought on themselves probably invited stuff like this, right? Because people are opportunistically, they're going to want to kick them while they're down. So
I guess so. Yeah, maybe.
But it's not like they're running any like live online games where they need to worry about a bunch of exploits that ruin the game coming out of this. It's just single player games that
Yeah, true.
So there's that aspect of it at least. But man,
yeah, details of upcoming projects, which you wouldn't want that out, but it's not the end of the world if it gets out. But yeah, I don't know. That's a bummer.
Yeah, I bet they're more concerned about some of the other like administrative
accounting,
right? Yeah, like legal and accounting stuff for sure.
Could have people's details on them, like for getting I was about to say DDoS, but doxed, right? Like all that sort of thing. Yeah.
Sure.
It's only was it last year the E3 stuff happened?
Yeah, I think it was the year before. Maybe the year before. It was the last time it happened physically in person. It was a few months after that, I want to say. It's like late 2019, which is another thing I feel like just kind of got swept under the rug with E3.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see.